Friday.
You have no idea how close it was to not even coming to happen tonight.
I was thinking I was about to get my jammies back on.
Laurel
Not gonna
was
lie.
insisting on doing her imitation of a robot. I couldn't get her to quit. Do you need her to talk? How close it was to not even coming to... I'm hearing an echo.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. So we're good. I think we've already done all our checks. So it's onward and upward, young lady. Let's do this thing.
Further down.
Holy. Oh, you don't know. We don't even want to go down that path.
It's not going to happen. Not quite.
It's a bad path. We won't have you on Friday the 13th. That's for darn sure. No, robot girl. Okay, so welcome. If you've never been to Craft Roulette and you're just scrolling through and finding us, don't be afraid. We aren't robots and we are not zombies. We do this every Friday night, and we're going to start here in a few minutes, but sit back, relax, get a little snack, and spend some time with some card-making improvisation. With this funny girl, I'm just going to take a nap this evening, I think, you guys, and just let Laurel take over.
Don't leave me.
Well, Mr. Producer will be here.
That's true.
Yeah.
We're pals now.
Yes, you are. You guys know each other. And what would be really funny is the audience cannot hear Mr. Producer. So you could be talking to him and answering questions, and they could just guess in the chat, wonder what he said.
And that could be a whole fun game in itself.
That's right. That's right. You just never know. Yes, Arda, thank you for introducing me to this goofball. I think we're in for a good time. Welcome, everybody. Seeing lots of nice friends that I see every Friday evening. I love it. Thank you so much. Because, Patty, what is it? It's Fun Friday. That's right. We've been doing this. This is our 82nd week.
Wow.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
I usually give up much more soon than that.
Wow.
Like, yeah. 82nd. And some of our friends have been with us from the beginning. Even before. It's quite amazing. But Grandma Gay, it's good to see you. We do have the Grandma Gay question of the day. Thank you for sending that in. We'll get that later. Yep, Brenda, good to have you. I'm trying to see what you guys are all saying. You have a million things to do. Oh, okay, Janine. You be here when you can. We're good. Hi, Andy. Sylvia. Odroshik. It's nice to have you. It's a PH.
I have to have my monitor up to read the comments because it's bigger. So if you see that I'm looking off to the sides because I can't see, so I had to blow up the comments.
That makes sense. Whatever works is what we do. That's about right. Have you taken a look at the parameters lately? I haven't changed them, so there's no awful surprises.
So you say.
So honest to goodness, I would not lie about something that serious.
We'll see about that. Oh boy.
Lauren Taylor Maid, we're glad you're here. Is Abby with you? Are you guys going to craft tonight? Lauren is a YouTuber who was on the show a couple of weeks ago, and her little daughter is like this super artist. She and her mom make a card every week now, and it's just amazing. It's very super great.
That's sweet.
Hello, Card Monkey. Thanks for being here. I found a little stamped image, and it said, "You're more fun than a barrel of monkeys," in a bag today, and I thought, I gotta set that out. That's got to go to Ellen Card Monkey. Absolutely. No surprises. There really aren't. I really don't have any. I would be mean. Hey, Jamie in the back row. Denise in Louisiana. Yay. Christina in Sweden. She stays up every week, Laurel. Every week she has been with us since the first of the year. Connie from
Aw.
Wichita. Connie from Wichita should meet Jamie from Wichita. Well, she's outside of Wichita.
I sent him a
Good
emoji.
deal.
What is that? A cat in a box? I can't see that.
It is a cat in the box. Oh no, Laura, what are you putting on the internet?
I don't know. I was hoping it was something. I thought it was food, to be honest.
Oh.
I thought it was cake from what I could see. Whatever.
I can see that. I can see that. Really fun. Renee from the Caribbean is here. Cool. Michelle from Puerto Rico. Very nice to have you. Nice. Oh, nice. That's good. We only have another minute. Ashley, do you remember your first time on the wheel? Were you were nervous? You studied. Ashley Young has her PhD, and so she came to the wheel as a PhD candidate would, having studied and practiced.
I didn't study or practice. So I'm winging this. So, oh boy, now I'm really scared.
That's right. We're going to talk about that little rescue kitty. Oh man, we've had a
Oh
lot of,
yes,
we've had a lot of cat stuff going on. Yeah. So that would be good. Hey, guess what time it is? It is time to start the show. So this is how we do it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes. We are going to take Laurel off the screen for a little bit and bring her in properly with an introduction, fanfare, and applause because she deserves it. So don't run off, and we will see you in just a minute. Welcome to Craft Roulette. American Fun, founder and head professor of Fun University. I'll talk to you more about that in a minute. And your intrepid hostess of Craft Roulette, episode 82. This time with a young lady named Laurel Beard. If you don't know Laurel Beard, if you're in the 2% of our audience that does not know Laurel Beard, stick around because she's a lot of fun. What Craft Roulette is, we have a little video about it in just a minute, but we're just an improv card making group here, and we're going to find out what the wheel will give us to work with tonight. We spin some parameters, and oh my gosh, it's so much fun. Do stick around. If you sent in a card last week, please stick around till the end of the show because you will be on the card board, eligible for marvelous prizes. Actually, I have some really packed goodie bags right here by my side, ready to give away. So stick to the show. We do have a little bit of talk about Fun University. It's down there in the description. All the stuff is down in the description. Please check that out so you don't miss a thing. We will be talking more about Fun University in just a minute, but it's our sister YouTube channel. I think we want to just get right into Miss Laurel. So let's bring her back on, Mr. Producer. Yay! You do? Yeah. I think I would like that for my alarm clock. But
yeah.
Yes.
I have
you're
orcas.
awake.
I have very soft, soothing orcas, and they get louder and louder until I get up.
Those ornery orcas. Well, welcome to Craft Roulette. It is a pleasure to have you. We want to thank Ardith right now for introducing us. Yay, Ardith. Ardith has been on many times and on many panels. The other day I was reviewing all year. I was absolutely shocked. And then I asked her and she said, "No, I'm too busy. We'll get her. We'll get her in 2022. But she is a fabulous guest and we love spending time with her. So we know we're going to love spending time with you. Laurel Beard, for that 2% that do not know who you are, can you give us a little synopsis of your crazy, crazy, crafty life?
Ooh, my crazy, crazy, crafty life. That's it. I live in upstate New York for the moment, not much longer, thank goodness. And while my kids are at school, I play and craft in this open area of my house. My kitchen's right behind me, so when I get hungry, I don't have to go far. have a little
That's
snack,
smart.
and that's it.
That's it.
That's
When
it.
did you start YouTubing? You're a very popular
Ooh.
YouTubist.
I don't remember. I feel like it was so long ago. I probably went and hit all my first videos actually. I think when I started, I was like, I'm going to make shaped things. Like I watched videos and made little houses and all these things. That's probably what I started with. And now I could not fathom. So that wheel better not give me that. I cannot fathom doing that again.
We're flat. We're all flat.
Oh my God.
I'm from the plains.
Okay.
We keep everything flat.
Good.
Unless you want to. If you feel inspired.
I am not inspired by that anymore.
I understand. There's seasons for different crafts, and I know you've been painting too.
I do. I very much enjoy painting. I don't put that on my channel because I'm very, I just whatever. I'm not that great at it, but I do. That's very relaxing to me. I usually have. Okay, so I'm like a Dateline junkie. I love watching these real crime documentaries and stuff. So I always have weird Dateline stuff going on. Something calming like flowers, but then my husband will walk by and they're just talking about murdering and all this stuff. It's just what I do.
It's kind of a balance.
It's a balance.
You're obviously a perfectly balanced person. Then that mystical balance that we all seek, you have achieved it.
I've achieved it right here at my desk.
You are brilliant. Well, are you excited about the wheel?
Oh, I'm very excited. Better be nice to me.
Usually, I think the wheel is really nice on the first time. And there's a moment, I'll tell you, there is a moment when we first spin, and often there will be a little bit of a combination. You go, never done that. And it's hard to tell, how am I going to do that? But then we talk it through, and once you start moving through it,
Is there like a phone a friend option or whatever that Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You have the phone a friend and whatever.
We've got the best chat group
chat
in the
box,
world.
baby.
The Chatterbox is here for you. They will give you plenty of input. I can tell you that.
I'll be putting on the glasses, blowing up the screen.
And you know what else is even better? We've got Mr. Producer. He watches the Chatterbox the whole show.
Oh, good.
So we don't even have to worry. We can just groove and craft like crazy. Yeah.
Mr. Producer,
it works real well.
Man.
I know. He's quite the guy. Well, I tell you what, I know we all want to get to see you crafting and get to that wheel. So we're going to give you a minute to relax, enjoy your moment, drink your Coke, and we're going to show you a little video on what is Craft Roulette, followed by some fabulous cards from last week's submissions.
Good.
There's so many, and they're so good. Thank you for being here.
Yay!
We will see you in just a minute.
Okay.
What is Craft Roulette? Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. Each category has 24 possible options with a combined possibility of 331,776 unique projects. Whoa. We're live every Friday at 6:30 p.m. Central on youtube.com/craftroulette. Please like and subscribe. Each week we bring on a special guest crafter to create along with us and share their unique take on the challenge. You can play too. Complete a unique project of your own using the same 4 parameters set in this episode. You'll have 48 hours to contribute by submitting pictures of your project through the submission form on craftroulette.live. Contributions are featured on marygunfund.com's weekly episode blog and the next episode. Let's recap last week's episode and submissions.
Yep, 80 86 submissions you guys came up with last week. Holy smokers. I kept thinking, oh, nobody, I don't really want to talk to you, whoever you are. Oh, I did it the wrong way. Just a second. Hey, I'm not talking to you. Dinata. I'm sorry, that was rude. It was just, I swiped the wrong way. That's why we have Mr. Producer to do my tech. I can't even answer the stinking phone. Anyway, we had 86 cards sent in last week. Our project was a cutout card, which ended up being just about anything, which is great fun. The colors we used were orange +2 to see what you chose. It was really great fun. We had to include some kind of stars, and we had wide margins for our random parameter. We had a panel of 3 guests, and we will see their cards in just a second. Well done. Let's get going. Look at all those people. That's where all the cards were from. There are really, there's a lot of you guys. Thank you so much. Wave to your pin, and let's see our guest cards here. Biddy Penny was one of our guest crafters, and she said she made this card on the show. Watch how different these 3 guest crafters are. They're just remarkable. Crafty Al, you got to see the moment when she realized Hamilton was an okay thing for Star. It was a brilliant moment. And Helen Schlett, Crafty Mama Diaries, made this cute card. Look how different they are. Same 4 parameters. Get ready, get set, let's go and see all your cards. Patty Beck, 76 in a row. These are our big hitters at the very beginning. Jackie Rip, 67 in a row. Sue Masoner, 64 cards. Remember, we've only been on 82 weeks. Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis, 59 consecutive cards. Whew. Luann Johnson, number 29. Bob Sadler, Birthday Bob, his 5th in a row. Karen C. from Maryland, her 17th. Very pretty. Gina Smith from New York, number 17. A dragon. Very dramatic. Amy Ullin from Washington, number 33. Denise O'Gwyn from Louisiana, number 30. Lindy from Indiana, her 5th. Ooh, that's a big spider. Deanna Thomas from Missouri, her 7th cutout card, very seriously good. Linda Gorman from Ohio, her 12th, very pretty inlay. Anna York from Oregon, number 22. Catherine Taylor from Washington, number 22. How about that? Lauren Taylor from California, her 3rd, and then her daughter's card from Abby Taylor, California, her 3rd. She's good. Christina Bromey from her 40th. She's a 0 achiever. Terry Wigan from Florida, number 16. Well done, Terry. Mary Neighbor, 40th submission, also of 0 achiever. Kim Wolf from New Mexico, her 17th. Pretty. Lynn from Wisconsin, her 25th. What a deal. Ava Ballon from Florida, number 39. Smurf Murphy from California, her 42nd. Lots of stars. Stacy Burns from New York, her 21st or 22nd. Who's counting? Tony T from Maryland, her 9th. 5K Lamone from Florida, her 48th. Very pretty. Mary Moisen from Illinois, her 20th consecutive card. Elaine Anderson from Utah, number 25. Lots of stars. Laura Ellis from England, her happy birthday from a big star. Ashley Young from Canada, her 16th. Julie Sanders from Delaware, her 14th. Some of the stars are real little. Jean Addis from North Carolina, her 3rd. There are some stars from Jackie Muller in Australia, her 46th. Man. Michelle Figueroa from Puerto Rico, her 4th. Super cute. Feline Mays from Oregon, 31, with Kerwin, the kitty. Kathy Herring from Wisconsin, number 46. Rosie B. from Ohio, number 4, with some sparkle. Camille Ernst from Illinois, her 13th. Very handsome. Margaret from Indiana, number 11 for her granddaughter. Sharon Castor from the Red Chair in Ohio, her number 18. Pardon me. Janine L. from Canada, her 2nd. Well done. Shakespeare. Lisa Taylor from Colorado, number 6. Really cute. Marie Stewart from Oregon, number 13. It's several 13s. Bonnie Swalkowitz from Wisconsin, her 37th consecutive. Arlene DeTizio from Pennsylvania, number 29. Heather Huang from New York, her 25th. Well done. Sylvia Podrosic, her 16th from the UK. Carol Sanquinetti from Indiana, number 32. Kay Wearer from Wisconsin, number 28. Oh, pretty. Teresa Parmenter, Massachusetts, number 21. She's got it cut out. Lisa Hall, Alabama, number 6. Kathy Nelson from South Carolina, her 29th. Sherry Pemberton from Missouri, number 26. Deanna Delosante Roquefort, number 18 from Washington. Joanne Johnson from Canada, number 2. Gail Otto from Australia, number 14 with her kitties. Cordelia Alderman from Georgia, her 1st. Glad to have you, Camille. Oops, never mind. Dawn Quadling from the UK, her 12th. Rachel Castle from Indiana, her 36th. Heidi Ryan from Washington, number 29. What a moon. Bonnie Knack from Wisconsin, number 22. Lots of kitties. Larissa Woolley from Michigan, number 26. Vicki Tillett from North Carolina, 38. Look at those stars. I love those. Rebecca F. from Ohio, her 10th. She finally got a 0. Vicky Ruda from the UK, 41. Girl. Deb Nugent from Australia, her 1st. We're so glad to have you, Deb. Anne Shackles from Australia, number 17. Ashley Bowen from Indiana, number 4. Cute little things. Grandma Gay Robeson from Texas, number 13. Tristan Goldsmith from Australia, number 5. Really cute. Hilda Nelville Chaz, California, 43. She's sent in so many. Jamie and Oz. What? Our 5th one. Danica Matters from Missouri, number 4. Pretty little card. Lisa Welpley from Illinois, number 5. Karen Goddard in the back row in Australia, number 32. Roberta Sadler from Mississippi, her 7th. That's cool. Catherine D. from California, number 3. Melanie Foy from Arizona, her 24th. Wendy Jarvis from Florida, number 33. Such craftsmanship. Arlene Finnegan from Pennsylvania, number 18. Well done. Janet Covington from Maryland, number 6. Lots of pretty colors. Angela Steinhoff from Wisconsin, number 43. We appreciate you. Oh, that's it. Did you see anything interesting in that bunch of cards? Holy smokes. Can you imagine how different they all are? It just always is a huge surprise to me at how different they all are. 86 cards is just remarkable. Let's bring Laurel back, and so she can give us her impression of those cards. Well, pretty good stuff, huh?
That's really good. And so many people that have week after week after week after week. So
Very
many regulars.
I know. It is and I will go ahead and the group that you have joined now, they're very active in that Facebook group too, the Craft Roulette Show Facebook group. And they often, as a matter of fact, Lou Ann Johnson probably has her card already submitted, not really, because she doesn't know what the parameters are. But she often has her card submitted and on her Facebook before I get off the show. But it's an amazing thing.
Love it.
I know. TR, you're right. The diversity and all that is just stellar. And nobody copies or anything. You worry about the casing stuff. Oh, I don't want to look like anybody else. I don't ever see that. It's always very unique and very fun.
Yeah.
So, and that's how it goes. And you know, after we do this little part, you know what time it is?
The wheel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that time to start hearing the spins out there. Spin, spin, spin. And that's when we know it's time. Oh, her shoulders just went up just a little bit.
More Coke.
More Coke, more Coke. More relaxing, more deep breaths.
Yes. Zen.
It is kind of. There you go. There you go. Well, we do want to go ahead and open up those parameters. Thank you, Mr. Producer. We are going to spin for a project, for some colors. We need to figure out what kind of element we're going to be working with tonight. And then some kind of random thing on there, just to throw it in and make it interesting. We did add one parameter in honor of our guest. Number 13, we added swink.
Oh, the irony if we got that.
Wouldn't that be fun if we got swink in random? Yes. Do you want to explain what's to the 2% that do not know what swinking is?
Swinking is like a word vomit on accident. I was talking too fast, which I do, and I was actually ink swiping down my card panel, and as I was talking, I'm like, we're swinking. I love the word. And that was it. And it became a thing. I should get merch. Swink all over me. Head to toe.
You should.
I just love it.
And
It's a happy word. But
you could have the swinking kind of whatever. It would look like swinking. And then you could have yeah. We don't know anything about making up words on Craft Roulette. Oh my gosh, we make them up all the time. I love making up words. So swink is perfect. All right, I have a couple parameters that the patrons have voted off this week. Let me see what they don't want. For color, Mr. Producer, they do not want orange background.
Yeah,
They had orange last week. I got that in there, and they don't want it again. For an element, they do not want socks and or sweaters. It's a little warm for me today to think that way too. And for random, they do not want paperclip, number 7. Okay. What we are a community supported group, and so we have patrons, and the patrons each week get to choose an element to veto. That means that the wheel can't boss us and make us do that. It doesn't mean that you can't use it if the other parameters fit fine with what you want. But such as if we got pumpkin patch and you thought, I could do an orange background, you'd be fine. So that's what vetoing is. It just puts a limit on this darn wheel and tells it, you aren't such a big boss anyway. Now, Laurel, it's your chance. You have one chance in life to veto something that you think will throw you under the bus. Do you see
like
something
one overall thing?
Just one out of all those.
Oh, Mary.
I know.
Oh, dear Lord. There's so many that would scare the bejeebies out of me. I don't even know what some of this is. So,
is there something in element that would make you go, I don't think I could draw that. I don't think I have that.
There's no buttons on here, is there?
No, I don't believe there's any buttons.
Okay.
You don't like buttons?
I don't like buttons, and I don't like robots after our tech call. So perhaps we can ditch the robots.
We can take the robots off of element in number 9.
PTSD from the robots after our tech call.
It's fair enough. I think that is, we might have had to redo your voice just to give us some inspiration. Oh my gosh, that was enough for a lifetime. All right, well, shall we? We'll go to the wheel now. Well, Laurel wants you to be nice to her. What do you
Please
say?
be nice to me. I'm new.
Let's warm you up and get you off of that one, and just to see if you still spin.
Oh,
All right.
I can't read that.
Project first. Here we go. And the game is on. You got to watch her face. Number 8, a Z-fold. Easy peasy. Oh. Okay, we'll figure that one out. I got an example. We're good. We're good.
A Z-fold card.
We're off to the races now. What color will we get? Really, Z-folds are super fun. They're very easy. You will go, oh, I want to make them all the time now. Number 1, a blue background. Do you love blue? You have blue on? Yeah, okay.
I am wearing blue. I almost wore blue eyeshadow.
Oh my gosh, that would have been almost too much. They would have accused me of spiking the wheel. What element will we be working with on that Z-fold and blue background card? To the wheel. Number 18. We're going to have a pocket. Maybe a blue jean pocket. And what kind of random? We'll talk about this in just a minute, guys. So if there's any kind of questions or you have some ideas, just hang on. We will be discussing this. Wood, of course, wood. Wood.
Well, I got to go, Mary. This has been a lot of fun.
Has it been a really good day? Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Laurel.
Gotta go.
You hear the dog barking? Okay. You're going to be fine. Okay. Z-fold. Z-fold is not nearly as scary as it sounds. I could use a paper can, please. Let me find a piece of paper before Laurel bolts. Let me just get a piece here. Generally, I just... Okay. Oh, we need to get my focus in here. Hang on. You thought you were going to get to see Mr. Producer, but no, he went down to paper, so you couldn't see him. You can swink wood. Oh, that's a great idea, Sherry. Okay, so Z-fold, to start us off, this is just for an A2 size card, so it's 5.5 by 8.5. I'm going to fold it in half. Even relatively straight, but not perfectly straight. And then you take the top piece and come back over.
Okay.
Oops. And so it looks, I guess, I'm trying to do it like Zorro. So, that's not right. It's this, I'm just learning my alphabet, and Z. Anything that resembles a Z. So it can go, actually it could go this way. I always make mine this way, but I guess you could do it the other way too. Why not? So it's basically 3 panels, one that's in half. And so I'm sure there's other ones also. There's like double Z folds. We won't make you do that right now. But they are a great little staple, and they kind of jazz up the card just a little bit. That is a backwards Z, isn't it? Upside down. But that's all it is. So you got that one, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Blue background. Now, a blue background, Lisa Taylor says you're not alone. She apparently snorts as well.
I cannot believe I snorted. I don't think I've ever snorted in my life.
Bloopers are always included on Craft Roulette.
Mr. Producer, do not go whenever you do that. Do not make that a sound effect.
We're
He's gonna totally make it a
We're
sound
good.
effect.
We're good. We're good. Okay. We are again. You can make a mini slimline into a Z. Yep, you can do all sorts of stuff, but we're going to keep it real simple for the show. You guys can do your research and change it up, but we'll keep it simple for tonight. A blue background Do I hear swinking in your future, do you think? Or
Oh, I'm gonna swing the night away.
you betcha, girl.
Yes.
It's that kind of night.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be good. And then some sort of pocket. That just means you have to put something on there and you can stick something in it. It won't be hard. Maybe a wood plank. Because everybody needs a pocket with a wood plank sticking out of it. It just has to be woodish. I wouldn't expect anybody to go to the craft store tonight and get real wood. But you can use wood grain paper. You can make wood grain paper. You've made wood grain with
Yes,
stitching
I already
before.
the wood is the easiest part for me. And blue,
That's
of course.
Yes, blue. Oh, kangaroos have pockets. That's a great idea. That's a really
And
cute
I
idea.
Googled Z-fold immediately. So I
And
saw a visual of that.
So you are ready. You are ready. I like it. Yeah, anything with a pocket. You can find, maybe there'll be a dress. Somebody will have somebody as a stamp with a dress that has a pocket. Or an apron or anything that has a pocket. Kangaroos. Yes, you could put a tree on it. Ardith, you are so right. Yep, trees are wood, Andy. Absolutely. Painter's stick in a pocket. Oh, that would be really cute, Lisa. Wood plant bookmark. Holy moly. Oh, you guys are going to have fun this week. I like it. I like it very much. A wood floor. I like that very good too. All right.
Pocket of air. How smart is her, Angela?
Oh, I'm telling you, we got some good.
Bubble.
She's an engineer.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't think that way. So, all right. Well, you guys have given me some ideas too, because I wasn't really sure. But if you are ready, Miss Laurel, we can excuse you as long as you give me a pinky promise that you'll come back.
I mean, I can't guarantee there won't be any tech issues.
Mr. Producer just said it to Laurel in her ear. He can.
God, are you here?
It gets real serious around here when we think you're going to bolt.
I won't bolt. Arna
You
will
won't.
beat my butt.
She would. I'd be handing her the wood that's in the pocket on the blue background of the Z-fold.
Blue saddle with a pocket.
That's right, dadgummit. All right. Well, let's go ahead and excuse you to get your supplies. We'll take you off the screen, and we'll do a little bit of business here. And we'll see you in just a few minutes. Ready to, and then yes, flip that camera around for us if you could. While you're
I'll come back, Heidi. I promise.
Okay. And she's off. All right. This is going to be fun. I like these parameters. I don't know what I'm going to do quite yet, but I like the parameters. So I like anything with blue. Let's go down to, we do have a mailbox, and if you want to send us some mail, we are at Mary Gun Fun at P.O. Box 4805266, Kansas City, Missouri, KCMO 64148. Didn't have any mail again this week, so I'm feeling a little sad, but it's very nice when we do get mail. We do share it on the door behind me for a while, and then move it down to the nursing home. I'll just leave that there for a second. Move it down to the nursing home down the street where they really appreciate it. I think it's also down in the description below. Anyway, so let me tell you about Fun University. Because Fun University, we don't teach a thing on this show. I mean, if you can get a tip out of it, yay for you. But we don't teach a thing. We just are here for a good time on Friday evening with a fabulous crafter. So, but what we do on Fun University on Tuesday evening, 6:30 Central Time, on our sister channel, which is youtube.com/Fun University, that's 2 N's, is we take a parameter that we had this week and I teach about it next week. It's really quite a bit of fun. That way you don't get any heads up on or help on your submissions, but at the same time you might get a little bit of help last week understanding what kind of stuff we do and how fun it is to learn. So last week I did not craft with anybody, and I made this card for my submission. You can review the parameters and all that. I made this without any kind of stamps, and it was great fun. I really had fun. And then so in Fun University, we talked about the color wheel, and because the parameters were orange +2, so I pulled out the color wheel, explained how you get to decide what colors to go with orange, different things like that. You can see the show if you want. And then we also, since pumpkins are very popular right now, I decided to do just a little bit of, take a few minutes and talk about light source. I am not that big of an expert, but I know a few things, or one or two things. So we talked about light sources and practicing with graphite, and man, I really don't do Copics. But we did some watercolor and some other things. So anyway, that's what we talked about on last Tuesday. Don't know what I'm going to teach about this week, but it's either going to be about, it could be several. It could even be several of those parameters. We'll see. We'll see. It depends on how we feel. So I've got my Z-fold card ready. A blue background. I can use any color with blue. And a pocket. So maybe I'll grab, do I need to swink? I think we'll let this, I'm going to leave the swinking to the swink queen herself. Got a little distressed oxide here for faded jeans. I may go a little bit, jeany there with a pocket. Kind of you think that's too much? Pardon me, Mr. Do you have an element with a pocket on it? Do I have an element with a pocket? I don't think I have I have a apron stamp, but I don't think I want to. Somebody who has jeans on would count. Or do I? I don't know that I have any kind of. I don't have too many people stamps, and so I think I might just go make my own pocket, and then some kind of. I love wood to make wood signs, so I may make a wood sign. So I'm not sure how that's going to work together, but we'll figure it out now, won't we? Okay, so you found a color wheel and a Swedish saw. Oh, very nice. Christina, I'm glad. I think you'll use it a lot. Yeah. Becky B, you're enjoying Laurel. Yeah, I know. We can just sit back and relax with her here, can't we? Something with a pocket on it. I really don't think I have anything with pockets. I don't know. I may have to find something. I hear she's ready, so let's bring her back. Okay, Miss Laurel, what do you got for us? What do you think you'll do?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna play.
Girl. There you go. So you're going to go traditional Z-fold?
Well, when I did a quick little Google search, it looks like there's like a fold here. So they added like a score line here and here. So it's like 3, whatever. That's what I'm planning on doing. Yeah, it's real easy just to go in the middle and then bring one over to the center so that you've got that one that's all the same. It's pretty easy that way. Yeah, she's good at that too. She's got that accountant thing. Tell me where to score. And what are you thinking for your wood then? Do you have a thought on it? I have my scoring board, so I'm going to score some planks. Cool. Real nice. Ooh, pretty. Real nice. I'm trying to see if I have some kind of like little critter in overalls, but I don't think I do. For my like stamping or whatever, I work out of my magic mugs. So yes, I'm going to find something in here. Oh, yes. I love pulling out just stuff. Just these are images and stuff that I do while I'm probably watching Well, that's that perfect balance thing. Yeah. Got to stay balanced. That's true. I'm sorry there's a shadow, but it's like pitch black where I am. So you have beautiful lighting. I have shadows. We'll be all right. We'll be all right.
You
All right,
bet.
do I just start?
Yeah, go
Oh,
for it.
cool.
Dig
All right.
in. Dig in. Pass the mashed potatoes and let's get this thing started. Brave girl that you are.
I am.
All
Once
right.
I
You
got the
are.
measurements from my pal artist, I can do it.
She's your lifeline.
So good to me.
She is. She cares about you very much, I
Yes.
think. It's so for crafty friends, do you guys, I know it's been a hard, long, awful year for crafty friends. Have you gotten, did you miss a lot of that kind of interaction during the year? When you guys were like any kind of live activity or anything? I think we're not going to do this. Is she there?
I didn't.
You didn't, because you like being, because you like watching Dateline. Because you'd rather watch Dateline.
I'd rather watch Dateline. Isn't that sad?
Well, that's fair enough. It's good
It's
to know what you
true.
like. I know it takes quite a parade to get me out of my house.
Yes.
And honestly, I schedule it because otherwise I probably wouldn't. But it's okay. It's okay. So, okay, I did have some thoughts. Are you ready to talk, or do you need to think some more?
I can talk.
Okay. You're very playful,
Well, thank
right?
you. Yeah.
Yeah, I like playfulness. And so, do you feel like if you had to rank your YouTube talent, would you say like technician, creativity, playfulness, charm? Where are you going on? Where do you see yourself?
I see myself as funny.
It's
That's
funny.
about it.
Yeah.
The thing
That's
with
enough.
me is,
That's a
listen,
good
I don't know
thing.
if this is a Z fold or not. Anyone? I don't know what's happening. Well, that looks like a Z.
Yeah. That's very Zorro-y.
I just don't know how you assemble it when you're done, but whatever.
Okay, watch.
Oh, wait, I gotta find you. Okay.
Okay. So you've got the basic thing. You fold it in
Yes.
half. And then you just fold it back. Fold
Like
it,
that?
close it like it would be normally, and then fold it back. Or it looks like you've got a little shorter front there.
Yeah,
That's okay.
probably, whatever. Can this count?
You know, I think Mr. Producer is seeing something
Okay, I'm
here.
seeing yours now. Oh, maybe I didn't score it right.
That would still work, it just would fold on the other side.
You know, are these
What the heck?
okay, hang on. We got some thinking to do here. Let's fix this. Okay, so you
Yeah, I
got this.
definitely need some help with the Z fold. Can I score it in the middle? So here's
If you've
my
got
card.
this.
11.
Woo! Okay, can you see this mess? Girlfriend,
I see you.
Okay, you can see this mess. Okay, so you've got two pieces that are square, correct? Like square, and then you've got an
Let me
extra
tell you,
third piece.
The one I had is thrown behind me, so I'm starting over. It's gone over the shoulder.
Okay. All right, we're good. You want a basic one so it doesn't get hard? I can help you with this. 8.5 by 5.5.
Oh.
You know, if you
I have
don't
an
know it,
11
there's
by 4
somebody out there
1/4.
that doesn't know it too. So let's get this. We're going to be the definitive Z-fold show right now.
Laurel, score up the middle at 5.5 is what someone's telling me. Ellen Card Monkey. I'm listening to Ellen right now.
She's pretty good.
And that's about as far as I got. I feel like I am flunking this roulette already.
Well, fold that in half. Good thing we're not grading. Good thing it's not Fun University, or we'd be flunking you for sure.
For real.
But we're just here for some fun. You're good. So go ahead and fold that in half, sweetie.
Fold it.
There you go.
All right, I did what she said. Oh, crap. I did 2 score lines. That's okay. I need to make wood.
Oh, you can't have too many score lines.
And fold it back. She said fold this one, that one. I don't fold her. Fold this one back.
Here you go.
Okay.
And then fold in half. Just bring this edge over like that.
Is this
And
it?
then that's it.
Oh my God. Can I overcomplicate things or what?
Well, you learned it real well.
Oh my Lord.
I expect your next video to be about Z-fold
Oh
cards.
yeah,
I'm
get
telling
right
you.
on that because it's one of my favorites.
Might as well use it.
Thank
Get something out of it.
Lord have mercy. I'll use this little thing for a pocket.
Yes, that might just be perfect. Good.
All right.
Well done.
Let's
Way
talk
to stick
more.
with it. Maybe we weren't ready to talk. You were just trying to get out of that question about how you rate yourself, except for being funny.
I rate myself
That's okay.
as average.
Isn't that funny?
What do you rate me?
I think you're fabulous.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Just pretty much fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. But partially because you're funny. And but that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I don't feel that's not a diss at all.
I'm a little weird, but you know.
Where are you in the birth order?
In the what? Oh, I am one of 2, and I am the youngest.
Yep. I saw that one coming. I did. Because is your older brother or sister, were they smart?
My brother was very smart, and it came
See?
very, 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 very easy to him.
Yep.
Which I find very, very, very annoying.
Yep. I figured, and how much older was he?
We're actually only 2 years and 10 days apart.
Okay. Well, my brother was 3 years older than I. And he was an excellent student.
Yeah.
And he was always going to be smarter than I was because he was older. He had more practice. But it's evened out after all these years.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember I had to stay after. I remember my we'll be covering this up. I remember my algebra teacher was Mr. Phelps, and I had to stay after and get tutoring just so I could pass algebra so I would never have to take it again.
Oh, you don't know how many times I've taken algebra.
And can I just say, I've never needed algebra. Ever in my life.
No. It's just don't need it. It's supposed to teach you how to think. But I think
this Z card's teaching me how to think. I'll tell you that much. Z card, you will not be seeing a Z card on my channel.
Oh, you're gonna be the queen of them in just moments. Mere moments. I'm sorry that you got thrown.
I'm good with measurements of any kind whatsoever.
I hear you. We call it Mary math around here, and it's a scary thing.
But my brother was good at math.
I bet he was.
Yes, very easy. Not me.
No, it's hard.
Never needed algebra, never needed geometry, never needed to dissect a frog. I never needed to do any of those things.
No, frogs can just do their own thing, I'm saying.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I did dissect a frog.
Right here.
But I didn't go to the class where we had to kill the mouse.
No, I got it.
Micro. Then. Did not go to that one.
Voluntary F. Not doing that. Gross.
Yep. So no, there's other things I can do. I think there's other things. So your Z-fold's coming along. I see you still working on your card base.
Now I'm going to try to use that scratch paper for some form of a pocket.
Okay.
This is all I have so far. And I'll obviously have to back this. So if I put a pocket like right here.
Well, we got some swinking there.
That could be cute. I did. I swinked on some blues.
Swinking the Blues. That could be your first jazz album.
Swinking the Blues. Look at you. You've got like some envelope looking pocket.
Yeah.
Knock that off.
Okay, I'll just.
Knock that off right now.
I shouldn't. I will. Well, it's not all. It just is. This is pretty. I don't know. It's not the best, but it's okay. We were. Some of my. I have had some dogs on this show. I have made some really crud cards.
That's
And,
how I'm feeling right now.
It's like pain. It is a little bit painful, I think. But I think you're gonna rally.
I just don't know. Should I go this way or should I go this way? I think I'm gonna have to go this way. I'm going a different way.
I think you're gonna rally and show us all the greatness of Laurel Beard.
Ugh.
So, okay, you have a last name that is a noun.
I do. You want to know what my maiden name was?
I would love to.
Now, I don't want no laughing. I had criteria when I was dating. So, number one, aside from being like a normal, nice person, he had to have no more than 2 syllables in his last name because my last name was Lukaszewski.
Oh, my golly.
Lauren
Lukaszewski?
Lukaszewski.
Lauren Lukaszewski.
Lukaszewski.
How many syllables does that, or letters does that have?
I think it's 11. I remember when I played tennis, my coach called me Laurel Alphabet. That was my nickname. Laurel Alphabet. Do a better serve. Alphabet.
Oh, yeah. I can see why you decided that was a priority.
So I'm like, hi, nice to meet you. What's your last name?
Good choice.
So I'm a beard.
Yeah.
I'll be trimming this down. You guys are seeing all my secrets. When I get my measurements off, I just trim it at the end.
Why not?
Completely, totally.
The tricks of the trade. The tricks of the trade.
Tricks, secrets in the sauce.
Well, now you have some other things that you do on your videos when you mess up.
I do? What? What do I do?
Yeah. You say you just do it on purpose.
Oh, probably.
Oh, I meant to do that.
Of course I did.
Yes.
I meant to do that.
Oh, that's exactly what I meant to do.
Sometimes I keep my mistakes in, and sometimes I don't.
Well, when you're doing voiceovers, you have that option.
That's true. I try not to edit too much stuff because I think a lot of people. Hey, could this be could I have a Christmas tree? I don't know what I'm doing.
Aww.
Anyway, I'm gonna just keep seeing what's in my mug here. A lot of people edit out their mistakes, and then if someone is like new or just coming in, they think I can't possibly do that.
Yeah,
but you can't. It's just paper.
Yep.
The Z-fold paper is, but aside from the Z-fold, it's just paper.
It is just paper. It is.
You gotta roll with it.
Even though sometimes I think saying just paper is almost sacrilege because I love paper so much. I know. It's kind of I don't really want to just say just, but I understand.
Flip it over and do it on the back, or just get another piece of paper,
or try something new.
Something new. Yep. So all my elements are in this card. So now I can try to start making a card. Is this right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I want more trees.
There have been times that I have forgotten elements. So you're ahead of the game. Look at you. Look at you understand this so well. I don't know if I want to.
Trees. I'm going to just put some. How many trees can I fit? I can only fit 2 trees on here. Wait, I might not be able to fit more than 2 trees. So when you go and adhere this card, because mine is up and down. Like, what is the point of this? Like, what? Anyone?
What is the point of this?
What? Okay. I clearly have missed the mark. So maybe if I was to do like cute photos or something, and then as you open it up, you have to, I don't know.
Yes. Yep.
But
it's just another way to doll it up, make it a little bit different. Something that you can't usually get at a drugstore. How's that for an answer?
But
It doesn't
have
really
to
address
open.
an art or anything, but
If I don't
Yeah.
want it to open, does it have to open?
you could make a pocket in that extra. You could make the pocket right here.
Pocket. And then this, I think,
I've actually seen it when like they have this folded down, and so the pocket is part of the base.
yeah. Well,
So
now
no,
I
you
got
don't have to
this
do anything.
square on here. Can I rip that off? Hello. Hello, my friend. Hello. No, I can't rip that off. That's a done deal. We're a done deal now. We got to roll
Okay.
with it.
It's
All
just
right, but I
paper.
don't like this little thingy Z thing. I got to
Man,
find my thumb.
you didn't even know not to or you didn't even know to veto it. That's too bad. Now
Oh
you
my
know.
gosh. What did I veto and the robot. That was
Robot,
fair,
which
though.
actually was a pretty good idea.
Yeah, we were.
Even though I have a really good robot card that I make. Oh, it's so cute. It's a little easel card and it's so cute.
Of course you do.
Of course I do.
Yours is, now you're like Copic color or alcohol marker coloring. Are you serious?
No, I'm not doing any shading. Absolutely zero zip nada. I'm just coloring in.
I threw up blue wood on my card.
You know that when we first started doing the show, people would be so nervous, and I'd say, "Oh, you're gonna throw up," because that would make great content. And then that just reminded me of that. I haven't thought of that in a long time, Miss Laurel. Thank you for that moment.
Oh, my pleasure. So when this is done and over, I will be Googling proper Z-folds, and I'll probably be blown away. First, I'll probably feel stupid, but then I'll say,
No, don't feel
this
stupid.
really is cool.
Yeah, it really is an okay thing.
But for now, I am dissecting this.
Like a frog in
Like
10th
a frog
grade biology.
that I did not attend. And I don't know what the heck I'm doing. This might be one of the ugliest things ever for me. We'll see.
I don't think it's going to be real ugly. Let's see what you're thinking.
I don't know. I'm gonna do a deer. Let's do a deer, a female deer. I actually have to stamp something. Look, I'm gonna use my garbage for my ridiculous Z-fold I had the first time.
So what kind of background do you have that helped you be a YouTuber? Were you in theater because you're singing everything?
No.
Or no?
Everybody, my husband and parents says I'm drama, so perhaps I should have been.
Perhaps you're just naturally dramatic.
Naturally talented, not.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did I do with that?
I think it's that second when you've got that second born when your older brother is smart. I think that's.
So by the way, he sang. Of course he did.
He did?
Of course he did.
Oh.
He did
well.
everything.
Oh, I don't like him at all.
But I like you, and that's what matters.
Bravo. No, I'm sure he's a very.
He would be in all
I'm
the
sure
plays.
we could. Does he make cards?
No, he doesn't make cards.
Well, see, you've got your thing and he's got his.
He thinks I'm a big dork, but that's okay.
That's good.
Yes, he was in all the plays. He did all the and I don't even know what his job is now, but whatever it is, he's good at that too.
Darn it.
And he's a good public speaker, whereas I would want to puke if I had to speak in public.
Wait. What are you doing here, girl? This is basically public speaking.
Okay,
except
but
that
I'm home. I mean, y'all don't see what my pants are. They're pajama bottoms. You know?
So could you do public speaking if you had pajama bottoms on?
I could not do public speaking.
I like public speaking. I just don't have anything that anybody wants to hear.
Well, that's another thing. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say, but no, I could absolutely not do public speaking. For my speech class that I had to take in college back in the day when you couldn't take online stuff, that I took online. Like it wasn't.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I took it online and all I had to do was, I don't even know what it was on. I don't know, something HR. I don't even know. It was the dumb assignment. And I had to just have 3 people. So I got my downstairs neighbor to be one of the people. And she asked me like these questions, like, what is HIPAA? I didn't know what any of that was. So I had to keep saying, Well, I'll have to get back to you on that. I gotta thank you because I was able to just like throw that lady off and get her to leave me alone.
That a girl.
Yes.
That a girl. You're a natural.
Yes. Because I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. You're going to hear my Gemini for a moment. Sorry.
Jumping Gemini. That's not terribly bad.
I cut something that wasn't
You're
in my
good to
mouth.
go. You're good to go. He's going to turn you down, so don't worry about it. So your titles are always real funny, too. And you always have on your YouTube things.
Oh.
They're
just completely random like me.
I love that. I do. So have you taken do you ever take those courses on how to get all like 5 million subscribers in a 25-minute period?
It's funny you say that because I took one course through a friend that recommended this. And the first one I took was 30 days to build a better YouTube channel. And that I found value in. And then I took another one that was more in depth and I was like falling asleep because they get really into like analytics and all these things, which don't float my boat. And
I'm getting a little sleepy just talking about it.
Yeah. I was like, I can't do 6,000 titles and see which one tests. No, it was a lot of work. Or what thumbnail picture. They really do a lot. And I hope it works for them, but that takes the fun out of it for me. It's like a fun supper. So
right. Right.
So,
I hear you.
Yeah.
So okay, take me down to a trip here and think of a clickbait title for tonight's show. What would you put as a clickbait, like 5 things you'd never want to do with a Z-fold?
That's about it. I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Or something like, watch and look at this inept person trying to figure out
No.
Z-fold is.
No. Well, actually, it might be pretty good. You think that would be good clickbait?
I'd click it. I'm a sucker for click. I'll be honest. When I'm not watching Dateline, I'm usually watching I watch like beauty YouTube channels because they're just like funny, like the makeup people. Those people are so drama, and I love every second of it.
Now, there was one girl who would put on, and I watched her during the pandemic for a while until I started getting kind of freaked out by her. But she would do makeup while she talked about these horrible crimes.
I've never seen. Ooh.
Yeah, I have no idea what her name. And she would do these remarkable makeup jobs, and she would look completely unlike a person or herself. Or it was she was really amazing. But I started getting freaked out at night, so I stopped.
I could do that. That's creepy.
Yeah. Oof. So I get scared in the sound of music. So it's the hills are full of Nazis.
Scared of the sound of music.
Oh yeah, when they're escaping, I get nervous.
Oh
so
yeah.
Oh
gosh, family.
I just sit there. Yeah, I just sit there and go, "Don't do it, Liesel. Get away from him. He's gonna rat on you. He's no good for you." She never listens, Laurel. She never listens.
Oh, never does.
And just falls for that trap every time. I wonder if I could do a little bit of this around that to make that not so white. But maybe, I don't think so. I think that's a little too risky. A little too risky there.
Oh, you're too risky. And I'm over here trying to put a deer on a card. With a fold on it. You're over here coloring and fussy cutting.
Oh, you.
I see you.
Oh, you.
I see her.
So what'd you do today to get ready for the show besides nothing? To get ready for the show just to go, oh my gosh, that a girl. No. Sometimes, I don't know what people do. Sometimes they take it off from work and do different things. But I don't think you didn't need that extra stress or anything.
That's when I would get scared. I can't put this pin back in. have to do
You had
that
a normal day?
Yes, I had a normal.
Are you?
And
I hope
I have
so.
two. And they just started barking incessantly, but I do not know why.
Well,
And then
we're
you know
big
I have to
animal
go.
people. We love the critters.
Yeah, so we have a cat now.
Tell us.
Yes. Did I tell the story already? Shoot, I don't even
You have
know.
not told us about
No, I haven't.
how
I don't know
Kitty's
how I-
doing.
So I have two dogs. I've always had dogs ever since I could, I moved out on my own. I had dogs. I'm a big dog person. So I have two. Sadie is the one we've had for a long time. And then Max, we got a few years ago. And that was it. And so a couple weeks ago, yes, weeks, my son and I were going to Wegmans to get some Bob Evans mac and cheese.
Good choice.
That's all I wanted. That's what I wanted. That was it. And as I was walking into the grocery store, we hadn't even made it halfway through the parking lot. And my son says, there's a little cat under this car. And I says, what do you mean? And yeah, it was a little itty bitty, little itty bitty kitten, like 8 or 9 weeks old. So I'm on my hands and knees trying to get this cat. Cars were pulling up behind me with their hazards light on, so I wouldn't get run over because I'm all over this parking lot on my hands and knees. And I finally got this cat, and everybody was running up. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know anything about cats. And so I said, well, I'll call whatever our place is here. I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, so meanwhile, they came up here. Take this cat food here. They had bought like this for their own cat. And they gave it to us, and they gave us treats and everything. So I took the cat home. I had to Google about cats because I don't know anything about kittens. And we had like a bin, and we actually had kitty litter, believe it or not, in our garage for when it snows.
Winter.
Get unstuck. And we put it down. The cat immediately went into the litter box and went to the bathroom. I'm like, this.
Oh, good
brilliant.
kitty.
So anyway, it's FPCA. That's the word I couldn't think of because I'm still stuck on the Z-fold card. Anyway, by the time they called me back the next day, I said, never mind. We have a cat now.
Aww.
And her name is Socks, and she's the girl. And after Googling, she's a tabby cat.
Uh-huh.
That's about all.
They make good pets. Little
Yes.
little tabbies are pretty.
Efficient. She doesn't meow and whine.
She doesn't?
Incessantly. And that's that.
You got a good one.
I do. I'm like, this is like, and it took a week, and then after a week, the dogs get to know her, and the dogs like her.
Oh, they'll be good friends. I think when you grow up a cat grows up with dogs, I think they can be very good friends.
Yeah, they're all happy. They all play. She'll go and like smack playfully, not like hurting them, like smack the dogs in the face and run off. It's pretty funny. She's like that annoying little sister.
Yep.
That I never was, of course.
Never.
You guys, this card is just strange, but I'm going to do it. I have to cough. If you want to mute me real quick. I have to cough.
There we go. Let me see what's going on in El Chatterboxes over here. How are you guys doing?
So
lots of little chit chat there. Very nice. Very nice. Hey, I do have a patron question from Grandma Gay. Grandma Gay is one of our viewers, and she asks the most insightful questions every week. And her question this week, they're not scary, awful questions. You'll be fine, don't worry. But they're very good questions. So Grandma Gay's thoughtful question of today is, finding creative ways to use our paper crafting tools is one of your gifts. Listen to that. I'll read that again. Finding creative ways to use our paper crafting tools is one of your gifts. Is there something you've tried in the past that you'll never do again?
A Z-fold card.
And the softball, or the big old ball, just comes right down the middle of the plate, and Laurel hits it out of the park. Oh my gosh. Besides the Z-fold card. I think he did really well, though.
Like,
Tis the season.
took the Z away. I got no Z. My pocket, I covered. Oh, but I can put a pocket on the inside, just a random.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
And I left
for a
this
gift card.
Yeah,
For a gift card.
I left this little thing open so it can stand like a little flap there.
I think that's called an L card for Laurel. What was your last name before?
Lipinski.
It was the Lipinski card. Sometimes called the L card. Why not? It would work.
Be whatever you want it to be. That's the fun thing about art.
That is exactly right. We make it fit our needs.
That's my story. I can't find my scissors. They're huge scissors. Over there.
But is there anything that we were talking about? What was it we were talking about during tech call that somebody had finally foiling, wasn't it?
Oh, foiling. Yes.
That somebody said, "Oh, I finally got a foiler."
I finally did it. Yeah, they're like, I finally
foiled.
Yes.
And you haven't foiled since.
Many years. I don't like that. I'm not going to do that either.
Yeah.
I was going to try to cut a tree and be funny, but listen. That one little itty bitty measurement threw me off my game.
You know, if you were by yourself and somebody was just calling you or something, you would have been fine. It was just that...
I probably still would have stung you.
I'm trying to help you out here.
Pattern paper. It's an alphabet card. I like that. Yes. You guys, this is awful. I should do watermarks.
I kind of like it. I do like it. I think it's rather rustic looking.
I do. I was like for reals going for rustic, and I have my scores for the wood. Yep. I have this weird, like custom Z-fold situation, but I lost my pocket. I feel.
I think that deer have a pocket. They're almost marsupial. And there is a species of deer that have red noses that have a marsupial pouch. Let's call it. I absolutely made that up, but we're gonna go with it for tonight.
This little flappity flap could be a pocket, but it's not.
It sure could.
And if you wanted to shove something in there, it could be.
If you put glue on one of the sides and the bottom, then you would have a pocket, and you could put a secret message in there.
That's true. See?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got it all over.
I could adapt this into a pocket. You've tried foiling. Oh, that's not for me. I added some water flecks.
And that makes it more rustic.
Yes, and this is not straight. So here's another tip. If it ain't straight, go to your trimmer. Cut it.
There you go.
That's it.
What? And don't cut it like Lucy and Ethel cut their Christmas tree, which means that you would just have little strips at the end of the night. But we're good. We are so good. Oh, we put her through it tonight, didn't we, guys? I think that I have a pocket here, and I made a pocket. I don't want to mess up my butterfly. But I did make a pocket in here, so if I want to, I can stick a secret message in there. But it's just going to go into a bin with the number of Craft Roulette episodes anyway, so what the heck. Now, I do like it, Laurel. I do. I think it's very fun. It's funky, and I like it.
You do?
Yes, I do.
It needs something. I wanted to stress the edges. Sorry, I couldn't get my words out because I'm still thinking a Z-fold alphabet. S-fold.
You'll never be the same.
I'll never be the same.
In a good
way.
You got it fixed up. You did it. I like it. You faced the demon wheel.
The fear. So now everyone knows that I can't do measurements. Okay.
Well, that's okay. We've got other people for that. Oh, Mr. Producer says that's the clickbait title.
Ah, there you go.
Find out what Laurel Beard can't do.
That's it. You
Yes.
should edit this title after, because there you go. Oh, Lord. But I do, the blue really, the wheel was good to me with the color.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the wheel was okay, except for that Z-fold. If you had just gotten a regular A2 size card, you would have just floated through this night, and you would have gotten a big head, and we never would be able to handle you anymore. So
this would have ended so much earlier because I would have been like, okay. So see, this took
I'm
time.
awesome. Yeah, that's right. And you wouldn't have had that moment where you go, oh, shoot, I guess I do. Now I know what it feels like not to know what I'm talking about, kind of thing.
That's pretty. Yeah, I couldn't fake this one. There was no faking.
You did fine.
My little red nose fell off. That doesn't make me get your butt back on there.
But you saved it. You saved
got
it.
to
You
put
did.
it on there. And
bravo.
I bet you that there is a pocket of fat in this deer, and that's my pocket. Pocket of fat on me.
Fat.
I'm sure there's a pocket of fat on this deer.
Right down the loin. Yes. Underneath his loin. The strap, as they say.
My little notes here so I wouldn't forget.
That's so good. You did fine. You know what? Just relax. You did it. You did it. You're wonderful. Congratulations. We're going to go ahead.
I did swink.
You can swink. You can swink.
Let's focus on the swinking of this card.
It's swunk like nobody's business.
That's
let
right.
me tell you. I can never tell you if I've ever seen any swinking better. It's just the best. Best darn swinking in the West.
That's right.
Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead, and we got a little business to do here to talk about the winners and things like that. While you just let those shoulders drop, relax just a minute, and move that camera back up.
Cool.
And we will be back with you just after we get a little bit of this and that done. Okie doke?
Cool. Thank you.
Drink some Coke.
Nope.
We do want to thank our patrons. You guys are the best. Oh, she didn't say bada beam, bada boom. We got to get that before the night's over. We do thank you so much for supporting our efforts. We are community sponsored. We don't have any affiliates, and I do not have any sponsors from any companies. So thank you so much. You keep us floating, and we appreciate you. Look at those guys. You guys can play along. You can make a Z-fold card or any other kind of alphabet card, but probably a Z-fold card. Just use the same parameters that we used tonight. A Z-fold card, blue background, pocket somehow or other, and some kind of wood involved with that. You have 48 hours to submit it to craftroulette.live. There is a submission form. Just fill it out. All those little places, just fill them all out so I know what you're talking about, and send it in before Sunday night at midnight. We love to see that. You remember those 86 cards? That's where we got those. People made them over the weekend, last weekend, and sent them in. So we would love to see yours. If you are coming in late, if you go back and see that, or go to craftroulette.live and hit the gallery. There are so many good cards in there. We are very proud of our group that sends in cards. I mean, honestly, who has people that send in 76 cards in a row? That's just, girl, I love that. So special. What else do we have? Oh, we have some people coming up. We've got Carrie Rhodes next week. She's a little sweet dumpling. Then we've got Jessica Taylor from Stampin' Up! And also Leslie Benson, the Stampin' Up! Girl. We have a new girl coming, Kim Skinner, imperfect stamper or something like that. It's kind of caught my eye, one of those clickbait things. And Heather Telford's coming back, which we enjoyed her so much last summer, I think is when she was on. So join us every week, Friday night, 6:30 Central Time, right here on the YouTube. Yep, that means it's giveaway time, and I've got 2 goodie bags right here for somebody that sent in a card last weekend that was on the cardboard. We do thank our friends that send me things to put into those goodie bags. I try to stuff them as much as I can so that when you get them, you get something kind of fun to play with and something new. We'll count you down at 3, 2, 1. All the best to you. If we do get an international name, I will send you something, but I won't be able to afford the goodie bag because I'm just not made of money. Who's it gonna be? Deb Nugent. This was her first time. Deb Nugent, please contact me through the craftroulette.live website. There's a contact form. Just send that. Say, hey, I won, and send me your address, and I'll get that off to them in the mail next week. You have till Sunday night at midnight. Hey, congratulations, that's exciting. Let's do it again. Let me write that down. Goodness gracious, Deb Nugent. That's exciting when somebody new gets to win. Slowing down, do you see your name? Oh, sorry, Abby. Oh, Lynn, it looks like you're going to end up there. Lynn is one of our frequent flyers on the board, and I don't think you've ever won before, so please contact me before Sunday night at midnight, and we will get this little goodie bag to you, ma'am. That's exciting. You want to do another one?
Yep.
Let's do another one. 3 is a good night, a good time tonight. Deer do have fat pockets. Bada boom, bada bing. Oh, you Googled it. Well done. You're legit. You can have, Laurel can have it. I'm sorry? Never mind. Deanna from down the street. Oh, that's exciting. I have known Deanna for a very long time. That's real cool. Please contact me, Deanna, and we'll get this goodie bag to you. Laurel, as soon as you start smiling at us, we will bring you back. She's sticking out her tongue. There she is. And there's that fatty deer.
Fat deer.
Fat deer.
That's right.
Darn thing's gonna have to start counting his, what do they eat? Grain pellets.
Do they?
No, they eat grain? Grass, grain?
They don't eat bugs?
I think so.
I
I don't know that. I don't know that they. You know,
That's
if
true,
you
they
see them
grade.
up, when we used to live at the lake, they were so tame you could just drive right up to them, and they would just stop and look
They
at
like
you.
stare at you because I think they think they're invisible. But they're little
Yeah.
deer noses. They're so cute and big.
They're pretty big, actually. They can do some damage
They're like not
if they're mad
proportional
at
with
you.
their face. They got some good smelling.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They have good sense. So,
Yes.
well, what'd you think?
Oh, it was fun. Y'all really got me out of my comfort zone. And I'm
Yes.
pretty comfortable with lots of things, but now y'all know anything with folds or that require, other than the score line at the top. It's over my head.
You did it, though. You did real
did it.
well.
And I used
You did.
I found a way to use my trash from the first fold I didn't get right. So there you go.
And you might even invent a card still tonight with the other
I
part
could,
of the
I'm
trash.
shaking. This is like an easel at the bottom to stand. So this could be a Ziesel card. Is that a thing? It is now.
It is now.
Craft Roulette, a Ziesel card.
I think you have to.
I put on a little French hat and call it a day.
Dateline's calling, isn't it?
It is calling. I fall asleep to Dateline. I wake up and watch the other half that I fell asleep to in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
By
Well,
the
we're
way,
glad you were
did it.
awake long enough to be here tonight. Thank you.
I know. Normally, I'm in my bed at 8. Nobody talks to me. Nobody bothers me. I watch TV. That's my zen time.
I hear you.
You gotta
gotta-
grab those little spots of quiet time when you can.
Absolutely, because you got a young family and they're busy. Yeah.
Who knows what they're doing upstairs. They went and got pumpkins while we were making Ziesels, whatever we're calling them.
Oh, I hope there's not pumpkin guts all over.
You better not be, because they're in my bedroom.
Oh, gee.
That's some worse.
We'll have to have a report on the blog or on the Facebook when you get up there.
He wouldn't. Oh, I'm gonna post my Cecil card once I figure out how to spell it. It's going up there.
Zeesel. Cecil.
I like it. I want to put a little thing in there to make it fancy. You know what I'm talking about?
An apostrophe?
No. You know how some of those like words have little symbols above them?
In French? I don't know. You can just put some X's in there.
I'll just make
put a couple
really
X's, fancy. And so it'll look more French.
Yes.
Start it with an X. Put an X after every letter.
And then it could be really cool. I'm waiting to see if anybody will tell me what that little symbol is. I know it's called something. I just learned that the dot of an I is a tittle.
It is indeed.
And
there's the space in letters has a name too that Mr. In German it's an umlaut. Yes, in German it's something like an umlaut. Ooh. An accent is what Ardith is calling it.
It sounded more fancier than that.
A zaccent.
An accent.
Zaccent.
But Lucas came down my side and I was going, where's my tittle? Where did my tittle go? Because I talk to myself all the time. He's like, it's the dot to an I, Lucas. Don't you go to school? Don't you? Even though I just learned this like a week ago.
It's a good thing to know because you never know what they might ask on Craft
Roulette. That is valuable. It's way more valuable than geometry and algebra.
Algebra. Solve for X, man. I'd rather know what a tittle is than solve for X.
That's right. Where's that darn tittle?
This is the time of night, Ms. Laurel Beard, where we say self-care. We pat our brains and say we did a good job. We did what we needed to. And we blow a kiss to our friends because they joined us, and that's very special. They would take some time and spend it with us. Really, really do appreciate it. Really appreciate you being here. You are a hoot and a holler, bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, that's the one. I had to have it on the show. We hope to see you again another night on Craft Roulette. Until then, y'all, thank you. Thank you, Laurel.
Bye.
Dateline, it's time.
That's right. Dateline's falling.